What if reality did not end with an explosion, but with a single frame that failed to load? At first, nobody notices. The world keeps moving. Cities breathe. Screens glow. Life continues. The first glitch is almost nothing. A light changes, then changes again. A second repeats itself. Then his shadow moves too late, just a fraction behind him, small enough to ignore, wrong enough to remember. Reality corrects itself. Then another mistake appears. An object becomes 3 before pretending it was always 1. Time itself begins to stutter. 3 seconds move forward, then return, like a broken memory. At first, only small things repeat: a gesture, a step, a blink. The world hides its errors in plain sight. Then the whole city pauses. Not long, just 1 second. But in that second, only he is still awake. Reflections fall behind. Windows show moments that already passed. Reality is no longer synchronized with itself. Soon, places begin to repeat too. A corridor becomes another corridor, then another, as if the world is copying itself. He opens a door and finds the place he just left. Not a mirror, not a trick, a duplicated path. The spaces stop behaving like spaces. Doors no longer lead somewhere. They lead to whatever reality loads next. The city becomes a pattern. One street copied into another. One moment stretched until it no longer feels real. Even motion becomes uncertain. Rain falls from the sky, then stops in the air, waiting for permission to continue. In every frozen drop, he sees another version of the city. Not the future, not the past. Possibilities. Beneath the world, he sees a grid. Not roads, not pipes. A structure underneath reality itself. Then he finds the first visible seam. A line in the air where the world no longer hides its construction. Behind the seam is not another room. It is the back of the world. Layers, frames, unfinished pieces of existence. And then the errors spread. Not in one city. Across the planet, millions of tiny failures blinking at once. At first, it looks random. Then the points connect. The glitches are not spreading. They are tracing something. The ocean begins repeating itself. A wave rises, moves, and returns. Like a scene replaying from the beginning. Then the sky glitches. Clouds break into pieces. Stars flicker like pixels. The ceiling of the world begins to show its seams. In other places, mountains duplicate, horizons shift. The planet starts rendering the same world more than once. The errors are not accidents. They have rhythm. They have order. They look less like damage and more like a scan. Something is moving through the world. Checking it. Measuring it. Testing whether it can still hold together. The scan leaves behind an opening. Not a door made of wood or metal, but a gap in the logic of the world. He steps through, and the world behind him becomes a picture. A paused frame. A surface. Here, pieces of the world wait unfinished. Streets without cities, windows without rooms, clouds without skies. He finds the world divided into frames, some working, some frozen, some already empty. The terrifying part is not that reality can break. It is that reality can be edited, while everyone inside keeps believing it is real. Then he sees the truth above the truth. Not one Earth, many. Versions, attempts, worlds running beside worlds. Some worlds are bright. Some are silent. Some have already failed, and some are still being watched. Then he recognizes one of them, the city, the sky, the errors. His world is not ending, it is being processed. The glitches were not random failures. They were symptoms of a system preparing to repair itself. Inside the frame, the city rebuilds itself. First geometry, then light, then motion, then memory. But the repair is not complete. The world starts moving again and immediately repeats the same mistake. Then the scan reaches him, and for one moment, he sees every version of himself the world could have loaded. Some versions did not survive the repair. Some froze. Some emptied. Some were quietly replaced. The world was not collapsing. It was being prepared for something worse. A reset. And then, everything is normal again. The streets move. The lights glow. The sky holds. But normal feels different when you know it can be paused. When you know it can be rewritten. When the world returns, it is almost the same. Almost. And almost becomes the most terrifying word. No one remembers the pause. No one remembers the scan. The world continues, because that is what it was told to do. Maybe the reset already happened. Maybe the world we remember is not the first version we lived in. From far away, Earth still looks peaceful. But now peace feels less like safety and more like silence after an update. Then he realizes something worse. The glitches were not only inside the world, they were inside the sky. The terrifying part was not that reality was broken, it was that something outside it was trying to fix it. And if this world ever glitches again, maybe it will not be an error. Maybe it will be the moment someone presses reset.